Hey guys, welcome back to Modeling Manhood. Today we're going to be talking about the Old Forge. Hopefully you got a chance to get into the book of Matthew chapter 6. I'm just going to read the passage before we get started on today's story. Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. For then you will have no reward from your Father who is in heaven. Thus when you give to the needy, sound no trumpet before you, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may be praised by others. Truly I say to you, they have received their reward. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what the right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret. And your Father who sees in secret will reward you. And you guys may be wondering about the forge sitting in front of me. About 7 years ago, I was doing a construction job with a friend of mine. I was subcontracting for him, and the house we were working at, the widow that was there had a whole bunch of blacksmithing equipment out in her garage where we were storing lumber and roofing materials and all our supplies for doing some updates on her house. And I mentioned to her just casually, I said, hey, if you'd ever be interested in selling any of your blacksmithing equipment, I have this interest in the back of my head that it would be fun to kind of do that someday with my kids. And about 7 years later, she contacted the gentleman that I was working for, and he gave her my number, and then she contacted me and left a message that basically went like this. Hey, I remember when you were working at my house many years ago, and you had mentioned that you'd be interested in some of the blacksmithing equipment. I am moving south to become a snowbird, and I would like you to have it. And I can remember calling her back thinking, wow, this is like super generous. And you know what? The Bible tells us that we need to be generous, but not to the point where we're being like, hey, look at me, look what I gave to the church, look what my tithes are doing, look at all these ministries, look at this. That's being prideful and boastful. And the Bible says here in Matthew 6 that we've already received our reward on earth when we act like that or give like that. That's not giving out of the right heart. I would just encourage you guys to kind of take that example of the woman, this widow that called me and said, hey, I have something that I'd like to bless you with. And you know what? We are so blessed in this country, and there's so many in need all around us that just might need somebody to come alongside them and say, hey, I'd love to help you out, but please don't tell anybody. It's kind of interesting when you're reading through the New Testament and Jesus does these miracles and he's like, shh, by the way, don't tell anybody. And I think Jesus was practicing what he was preaching here in the Bible when he was telling people that. And that kind of came to light just putting this together and recording it and just thinking about it. Tomorrow we are going to be talking about another injury of mine. Not that I'm accident prone, but something that happened to me when I was in first grade, so about 6 years old. And basically something happened, and looking forward to sharing with you guys that story tomorrow. So hopefully you'll join us. Be a blessing to others. Receive your reward in heaven someday. The Bible asks us to take care of the widows and the orphans and the fatherless, the orphans. So please, guys, consider what you can do if you're able. There's so many great causes out there that just need little financial backing or just some support with time. So if that's you and you're feeling convicted, I would encourage you just to look for some areas to give. Being challenged by the Lord, what we can do here as well. So thank you for joining us. Looking forward to sharing with you guys about the 20 penny nail tomorrow. And remember to mirror your maker and journey with Jesus. And by the way, in August, there's a movie coming out called The Forge, which looks like it's going to be absolutely awesome. Would encourage you guys to check that out. I'll put the trailer description below. Might be a great men's activity for your church or group of guys to go see. See you soon. Bye.